Hey guys, I'm Colin and today is interior light day. So we're going to be changing all the interior lights on my Lexus IS250 and changing them to LEDs. So to sort of get straight to it, here's the setup that I have for it thus far. We're going to be changing out the dome lights, trunk lights, the courtesy door lights, map lights, and the vanity mirror lights. So for this kit specifically, it came with I think about 13 lights in total, but I didn't need the courtesy door lights, being that I'm just going to change them over to these JDM toy lighting that just gives additional lighting. They're all going to be white lights that I'm changing over here, instead of just replacing the lights, the red courtesy lights or hazard lights on the side of the door. And then it also came with the glove box lights. And after doing some research and finding out sort of the trouble it is to replace the glove box lights, I was just like, I'm gonna pass on that one. And also it came with the driver's tag lights as well. And I just didn't need it. They were already white lights back there, so one less thing for me to do. So I think how I'm gonna do this is we're gonna go from hardest to, from easiest to hardest. So funny enough, that's starting from the back and working our way up to the front. So the first light we're gonna do is the trunk, and then go into the rear seat dome lights and just go from there. All right, so we are back here in the trunk and it's a little dark here, but what we have going on is that the light here just needs to be taken out and replaced, and even on the camera here is kind of dim too if I didn't have this extra light. So what we're gonna need is a pry tool, and that's what we got here, just to get it out from the housing up here and to disconnect the piece, the power to it, so we can replace the bulb. Nope. Ooh, it's hot too. And just have to pop off this tab here, boom, like that. All right, so it's cooled off for a little bit. So what you're going to need to do is just pull off both of these sides here and then sort of just guide it open. There you go. Get these other sides here, and this is what you'll be working with. And so the light that you'll be working to put in there is going to be looking like this. So let's get that replaced here. All right, so we have the new bulb in there now, and just have to reattach the plastic piece that was covering it, and you should be good to start plugging it in and testing. All right, it flicks back and forth correctly. All right, yep. And there you go. It flicks back and forth on and off. So we just gotta plug it back up in there and you should be good to go to the next light. Awesome. Look at all that extra light. Cool. So for the back seat, we are gonna need a couple extra tools. So besides the pry tool, we're also gonna need a flathead screwdriver as well. Some people usually end up just wrapping it in some sort of like cloth or even some painter's tape, but I'm just gonna go with it and hope I don't break my rear dome light bulb cover here. Still good? Cool. So as you can see, we have the two bulbs that are currently in there that are very much similar to the ones that were in the trunk. So we're just gonna pull those out and put in the new ones. All right, and just like that, the new ones are in. It was super simple. Pull it out and push those in. Oh man. Yeah, super simple. All you do is just pull the yellow ones out and just put these new ones in, and they should be good to go. Here, let me turn on the light so you guys can see it. Yep. Man, that really shows how dusty the lens is. But yeah, you can see how bright these lights are. Next, we're going to do this courtesy light on the door here. We're going to pry this out and put in the new light that I'm doing. Instead of having it be red, we're going to have a clear white cover that's going to be sitting here. So I'm going to go unwrap that and then start prying this out, and we'll be going. There we go. All right. And here's the new one. Let's see. Very nice. All right, so the next one we're going to do is the vanity mirror, or the sun visor mirror here. And it's in kind of a weird spot, so I'm going to try to do my best to record it here. So oh, it's hot, dude. Okay. But you can kind of see it, so let's try to disconnect this bad boy from out of there. Looks like that's a no-go. Oh, there we go. So now we got the cover off. So we just need to get this thing off. And so we're gonna sit you right there. Yep, got her out. And place the new one in there. Hopefully, yeah. Let's see. Dope. And in there you go. Yep, nice. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's the next day, and I just got tired yesterday, so I was like, you know what, forget it. We'll pick it up the next day. So I figured I'd give an update of what I did yesterday and what we have left. So yesterday we did the dome lights, knocked those out. Trunk lights, we got that done. I replaced the courtesy doors with the all LED white lights, and we replaced the vanity lights, which we found out one of the vanity lights, the one on the driver's side, does not work at all. So those are replaced. Now all we have left is the map lights, and that one is a little bit complicated to do just because I tried doing the traditional way where you just pop off the plastic covering over it and just take that off and do it that way. But I think I'm gonna take the entire thing out and replace it that way, just because I don't feel like trying to find a new set of map light cover or diffusers or whatever. So I feel like that would be the easier and safer way for me. Plus, I haven't explained the complexity that is trying to replace the glove box light. So let's do that right now. All right, so we are here at the passenger side here. And so the way that you would really try to replace the passenger side glove box would be to take off this entire, here, let me get some light. There we go. Damn. Would be to take off this entire plastic covering piece here, because once you open it up, you can kind of see that silver piece right there is where one of the screws are. And there's like another set where you have to get like a wrench to take it off here and here, as well as doing, there's 3 screws here, here, and over there that you have to take out as well. And once you would take literally the entire glove box out, then you'd be able to replace the light. But I just really have no need for the glove box at that level to where I'm taking out the entire box. Plus, I think you have to disconnect the airbag. I could be wrong, but the way I've found out how to do it was just too much work. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna skip it. I don't need it that badly. So what we are gonna do though is gonna replace this light there and have that knocked out so that we can actually see in here with some, you know, good LED lights. So I'm gonna get my stuff, which is gonna be a Phillips screwdriver and a pry tool to knock that out. So yeah, let's get to it. We have 2 screws that are behind these tabs in here, so we're gonna try to take these out so that we. All right, so I had to end up abandoning using the, hold on, well, if I can get it, using these 2 screws I was telling you about to undo it, just because it was not coming out whatsoever. Like, this top half was just in there so good, and I was like, okay. So I revisited taking off the cover here, and it worked using the pry tool that I had. So got it off, and I got the first one in there, you can see, and now I just need to get these 2 replaced and we should be good to go. But here's a kind of a quick look of it thus far with the LEDs I got. If I can get this back in there, at least temporarily. Yeah, there we go. So you could, I guess, not really tell with this, but this is definitely, you know, more like daylight white, and then you still got these still like tan kind of lights going. Yeah, you could kind of tell here, but that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna get the other 2 in there, get that replaced, and just do a walk around of what the car is looking like now, because it definitely looks a lot different since adding those other lights in there, or just into all the ports, you know, the door, the trunk, the dome, and this is already looking crazy brighter. So yeah, start replacing those and get everything back and tied up and everything. All right, so after several minutes of trying to get these old bulbs out, I finally got the new LEDs in there. Now, I will admit, it took me forever to get any grip on these inner, or on the ends of these bulbs. So what I had ended up doing is just getting some like rubber or like a piece of a sponge between my pliers here and then just pulling them out. But after that, yeah, it is replaced officially. So I'm gonna, here, let's just see it turned on. I mean, you can't really see it since it's so bright, but you get the idea. It's all LED. So amongst all the chaos of taking out the old bulbs and putting in the new ones, you were able to figure out how to put in some LEDs and replace the old ones with the old light bulbs with better light bulbs in general. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I'll keep on with this car, and until the next upgrade. Yeah.